After cycling for a month from the top of Alaska, I had arrived in Tok. From here, I could start riding the Alaska Highway. This paved road of over 2,000 kilometers connects Alaska to Canada across the remote wilderness of the north. The beautiful landscapes and frequent wildlife encounters make the Alaska Highway a popular route for travelers. From here to Canada is about 80 miles, and then to the next big city is going to be Haines Junction, which is looking like 285. That's a long way away. And Haines Junction, that's not even a big city. I mean, it's just like a town, but yeah. We gotta get there, so let's get on the road. Mile marker 1,310? What the fuck? This is a long road, holy shit. It wouldn't be long on the Alaska Highway before my first wildlife encounters. Just had my first bear encounter like the day before I leave Alaska. That's pretty cool, a black bear. Somebody that was just driving by happened to get a picture of the bear like right next to me on the road with my bike, so that's pretty sick. Too bad it wasn't a video. I tried to get a video. I don't know how it turned out. I'm gonna have to check it later, but that was pretty cool. It was a pretty small bear. Didn't look dangerous, but he was very curious about me. And then when I moved the bike in front of me, just to kind of have a barrier, he got pretty scared and then ran off into the woods. Are they gonna cross? There they go. The last gas station before entering Canada provided a good opportunity to use up my spare change for my first shower in a week. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty incredible. $3 for a 20-minute shower. They asked if I wanted $3 for 20 minutes or $5 for unlimited, but like realistically 20 minutes is like basically unlimited. I feel amazing right now. If you've never like gone multiple weeks at a time without a shower and then you take one, you'll understand. Like if you've never tried it, I recommend it. Just don't take a shower for a week and then take a shower, and it's the best feeling in the world. You have to try it. Just kidding, don't try it. Stay clean, stay clean. Before entering Canada, I passed through the Tetlin Wildlife Refuge, which had the most beautiful free campsites yet. I was just eating my food and I heard this guy, bald eagle, right at my camp. That's incredible. Wow, okay. I'm at the Tetlin Refugee Visitor Center, and they just gave me all this food to take with me. We've got some oatmeal, we've got peanut butter crackers, we got a fruit pie. I'm super excited about that fruit pie. Some chicken ramen and some sausage. That's amazing. Coming up to the border now. I've never actually crossed the border by bike. I've crossed by plane, I've crossed by driving, I've even crossed by boat, but not by bike, so this will be interesting. I have no clue how long this is gonna take. Hopefully pretty seamless. I've done it. I am in Canada. Well, actually, this is the Welcome to Alaska sign. I'm not in Canada. Come here, actually, let me show you something. Right here, we have Alaska and, okay, now I can say it. I am in Canada. So the mileage signs are now kilometerage signs, I suppose. Customs 27, Whitehorse 489K. So I'm about 30 minutes into my ride in Canada, and I see a license plate. I'm like, oh my God, is that gonna be Yukon off the bat? Of all places, it's fucking Florida. Adding a Florida license plate to the collection now. This is like 15 minutes after finding the Florida plate. I finally have a bear plate. Oh, this is so sick. I'm happy with that. That is amazing. Made it through customs. It was pretty quick and easy. I didn't have to wait that long, only about 15 minutes. And now I'm gonna find somewhere to set up a camp, get some food. I'm very hungry. It's been a long day. And then rest up for tomorrow. Good morning. It is my first full day in Canada. Just stayed at a little rest stop just after the customs. I haven't even been into town yet, so I'm going into town first. We're gonna try to get some Canadian money, maybe charge some electronics, and then pick up some food, get on the road. The goal now is to get to Haines Junction. It's looking like somewhere around 300 something K maybe. I forget exactly anyways, but it's kind of far. Maybe 4 days ride is what I'm guessing, and then from there, we're gonna have our first split in a while, and then we have to make a decision. The scenery in the Yukon did not disappoint. Some locals in town told me that I had arrived at the perfect timing in order to see the mountains covered in purple flowers. There aren't too many good streams for filtering that I've seen, so you gotta take advantage of everyone you see and just top up all the water. So even if my rest stop has no stream, I'll be good, at least until the next morning. All right, now we've got some perfectly good to drink water. So as I was down here at this creek filtering water, I accidentally dropped my sunglasses and stepped on them. I'm never buying expensive sunglasses again. This is the second pair I've gone through in just over a month. As you can maybe see, I tried putting a little bit of duct tape on it. We're gonna see if it holds. They're ugly as fuck now. I'm kind of upset about it, but what am I gonna do? I'm never gonna spend more than $20 on sunglasses. I'm just gonna get the gas station special, $5 sunglasses. I don't even care. They break way too easily. This is dumb. We are really getting back into the mountains now. Unlike on the Dalton Highway, Canada doesn't put calcium chloride on the gravel sections of the road. This is nice because it isn't so muddy when it's wet, but when it's dry, it becomes extremely dusty. Fortunately, these sections were short and pavement was always on the horizon. Everything was going so good today until we got this puncture. Not exactly what I wanted to be doing right now, but we gotta fix it, so let's do it. Yikes. The puncture is right here. It was a rock, actually, that got in there. Back on the road, we got 13K to the rest stop. I'm just looking for the next good spot, and then we're gonna call it a night. Been riding about 4.5 hours. All right, we're not sure about this campsite. This is the first time we're doing this, a little bit stealthy. Let me show you what's going on. We've got the toilets back here, and see how there's that sign behind it, but it's facing the wrong way? Well, look at this. If you come to the other side of it, it says no camping. Why would it be facing that way? That doesn't make any sense. So the solution is we're just set up back in these woods. I don't think anyone's gonna find us. If somebody does find us, are they really gonna kick us out? I don't know. This place is pretty beautiful though. It's the most off-kilter camp I've ever done, but with views like this, I think it'll get the job done. From here, it wouldn't be long before I could see the St. Elias Mountains in Kluane National Park. I just descended into this valley, and as soon as I got down here, there's just this big breeze, and it's a cold breeze too, so the temperature feels way lower. I can see a bunch of glaciers over there, and I'm pretty sure the wind kind of comes from the glaciers, and that's what makes it so much cooler. This is definitely the worst headwind of the trip so far. It's been very consistent all day. This road isn't turning, so we're just gonna be in it all day. Probably just gonna stay at the next good camp spot. It's been, what, 4.5 hours of riding? I think that's pretty good for today. That night, I ended up pitching my tent on the shores of the crystal clear Lake Kluane, just outside the national park. Fuck, it's gonna be so cold. As much as I hate the cold, that was very refreshing. I'm glad I did it. Washed my shirt and some clothes too. Let's go cook some dinner now. I'm pretty hungry. Good morning. Last night my campsite was pretty incredible, and today we just entered to Kluane National Park. These views on this lake are just amazing right now. This is like the best morning ever. Best campsite yet. Literally can't complain about anything. Cycling through Kluane National Park was such a treat. Riding along the shores of the beautiful lake while looking at the glaciated mountains is an experience I'll never forget. I don't mind climbing mountains. What I hate is climbing mountains in the bright sun when it's hot out. It makes it 5 times worse. But we gotta get over them. We're gonna try to get to Haines Junction, and there's mountains in the way. Gotta do it. Really though, cannot complain about climbing when these mountains are behind me because they are beautiful. Finally at the top of that climb. Haines Junction's gotta be down there somewhere. It's about 48K from here, almost all downhill. We're gonna go down and then we're gonna come up like another little mountain, and then after that, just straight down into Haines Junction. After the tough climb, I arrived in Haines Junction. Here, I booked my first hotel room of the trip to relax, get some video editing done, and decide on the route ahead. While all options would lead to amazing scenery, I had my heart set on a particular route known as the Golden Circle. But that's a story for next time. Special thanks to Reed Ploss for supporting on Patreon. If you enjoy the videos and want to help me put out better and more frequent content, the link to join is in the description below. Thanks for watching. It's time to eat this fruit pie that they gave me at the visitor center. I'm very excited about this. Look at this. Oh, it's been forever since I've had one of these. Oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah. Pure sugar. What more can I want? This is the best.